CSET, subtest 1, 1.2, polynomial equations. Conceptual question about factor theorem. So, for this question, we are given a certain statement, and we are asked what can definitively be stated. Well, first off, anytime we see x plus 3, we want to think about when x equals negative 3. It's always the opposite of what you see. And if x were to equal negative 3, let's see what we know. If x equals negative 3, that's going to produce 0. And 0 times anything is also 0. So what we know then is if I plug in x equals negative 3, this entire thing will equal 0. And therefore, f of negative 3 will equal 0. Well, this is two things. First off, we know that x equals negative 3 is a root of f of x. We also know that it's a 0 of f of x. These things are interchangeable, really. If I say root or 0 of a function, it's the same exact thing. Now, another thing is, as soon as we know that something is a root, then we know that x plus 3 is a factor of f of x. And this is rather interchangeable. If I give you this, then you automatically know this second concept, and vice versa. So, the factor theorem states that if R, I'll call it, is a root of any polynomial, I'll call it g of x here, then x minus r is a factor of g of x. And this is not only just an if-then statement, it's an if and only if statement because it's a two-way idea. So really what mathematicians will tend to do is use this. If and only if r is a root of g of x, then x minus r is a factor of g of x. And this extra f makes it so that it's this two-way flow. Most if-then statements are only one-way questions, but this here is, this statement can be equivalently be made. If x minus r is a factor of g of x, then r is a root of g of x. And that was the way that we unwrapped this question. From the beginning, we knew that x plus 3 was a factor. And since we knew that, then we truly knew that x equaled negative 3 was a root. And the way that I kind of transitioned us into it was just by thinking about x equaling negative 3 and the logical implications of that. And this question really was asking about factor theorem in disguise.